Everyone start screen recording, start screen recording, start screen recording, chat. Deadass.
They're gonna screen record me hugging you.
My bad.
Stop.
I've seen some weird stuff on TikTok, right? And I thought I'd seen it all. I've seen Elphaba. I've seen Chelsea Lear. I've seen Bonnie Blue. I've seen Lily Phillips. I've seen Two-Turn Tony, who is actually fucking hilarious, but you know. But then I was told about Ash Trevino. And my lord, is that one hell of a rabbit hole to sink yourself down on TikTok, right? I know I'm a little bit late to the party with this one because, you know, Ash Trevino has been talked to death, especially after a lot of the controversy that's been going around recently. But, damn. Like, it actually goes so much deeper than I thought. So, you know, Ash Trevino basically is a personality on TikTok who has got nothing but criticism and controversy under her belt. Literally. Like, that's all I can find that she's actually, like, really well known for. So, let me just kind of go through some of the things that I found through my discoveries, and then we're going to go over a few more things. So, first thing is some, you know, controversial relationship stuff, which basically she is often referred to as an inmate hopper due to her pattern of engaging in relationships with incarcerated individuals. Again, this is something that's already sparked criticism. Another thing was her parenting. So critics have accused Trevino of neglecting her parental responsibilities, citing instances where she allegedly prioritizes her online presence and personal indulgences over her children's well-being. Reports have even suggested that her children have at times lived with her mother due to concerns raised by Child Protective Services. Additionally, she's faced backlash for allowing a 15-year-old daughter to drop out of school, a decision many have reviewed as allegedly irresponsible. There's also been public incidents and legal issues, so Trevino's public appearance have occasionally resulted in disturbances, notably during a visit to San Antonio. An incident where in a rainforest cafe, it led to an arrest of her associate, D. Kane, for a firearm possession, potentially violating his probation. She was also detained for questioning, but was not charged. Again, another thing to just add to it. Another thing is what you're seeing on your screens right now, which is the age gap controversy right now. So Trevino's relationship with Santos Rivera has been a focal point for controversy, primarily due to the significant age difference. While Trevino is in her mid-30s, Rivera's age has been subject to debate, with some reports indicating that he's 19 years old. This discrepancy has led to discussions about the appropriateness of their relationship and concerns potential underage drinking in their live streams. But there's also been reports that apparently Santos may have been lying about his age and actually he's 17, which again isn't technically illegal, but it brings in like legality versus morality, you know. And if there's one thing I've learned about Ash Trevino after the rabbit hole that I've sunk down over the past kind of, 12 hours, morality is not a thing for this person. Anyway, there has even been, right, this has got so significant that there's even been a petition, right, to cancel Ash Trevino's TikTok account for promoting negative influence, right? And this is one of many petitions that I've seen. And it even goes on as follows. Why this petition matters. We bring to your attention the disturbing behavior of Ashley Trevino, a TikTok influencer known for her destructive influence on her audience. As concerned citizens and TikTok users, we need keenly observe her actions, which include frequent drinking, yelling at her daughters, and belittling others live on the platform. Distressingly, she even defends heinous acts like murder. This behavior is not indicative of a positive role model and is entirely unbecoming of an influencer. This is not about personal dislike, but this is about messages being conveyed to an impressionable audience. Tech Jury reports that 32.5% of users are aged between 10 and 19, which, with such young audiences at stake, it is crucial that the content they consume endorses positive behavior. The user in question, Ashley Trevino, has reportedly exhibited a blatant disregard for the values of TikTok wishes to espouse. We call upon TikTok to take effective action to suspend Ms. Trevino's account and convey the message that being an influencer comes with responsibility to uphold one's platform's values of respect, positivity, and safety. Please sign this petition to protect our TikTok community from such harmful influence. Now, TikTok won't do anything about this person. Like, it's just a fact. We've still got CLA running around the platform. We've still got Elphaba running around the platform, even though she allegedly tried to, you know, take her own life on stream, which is still bloody crazy. But, you know, moving forwards, the list of controversies surrounding this person is literally longer than I've got time to even list off in this video. Like, I could make a whole 10-part documentary about how Ash Trevino is just a dog shit person, and I still wouldn't even scratch the surface. But this person I found on TikTok does a fantastic job of kind of breaking it all down in a very, you know, bite-sized kind of way. And it's a fairly new video as well, so take a little look at this bad boy.
Them any gifts, you're just keeping them relevant. So let's just jump into it. Ash Trevino is a 35-year-old, I believe. I'm turning 37 soon. She's in her 30s, like me, and she is a Texas native, and she is unfortunately known as the inmate hopper. Even Shody Bay now is scolding her, and she's also the reason why we can't wear our James Avery jewelry anymore without being put in that same unfortunate bubble. Now, some of the controversies, I'm gonna say allegedly, because I have to, but she exposed herself to minors, which is a federal crime, on live. She went on a date with a allegedly 19-year-old. She found out that he used her to promote his family business as a collab. She kind of played it off, also saying she knew and that it was just a collab, but everybody very clearly saw how nervous she was and how much she kept calling it a date, and how she even bent over in front of her children, joking that that's how he was going to have her that night. She said that homeless people are that way because they
Now, I left this specifically for me to just react to, so I could kind of hear this for the first time. I kind of skimmed through it to see if the relevant information was in there, and it absolutely is. But, like, this person needs to, like, when the TikTok ban was in full effect, right, for the solid 13 hours that it was in effect, this is one of the accounts that would not have been missed from TikTok. Like, TikTok gives everyone a platform, deservedly. But for Ash Trevino, like, this just needs to end.
Choose to because they don't want to work. Meanwhile, homegirl has no job. She shamed SA survivors for speaking too late, which clearly means she has no experience in that, so good for her, I guess. She's allegedly extremely abusive and neglectful of her own children. She continuously shames her daughters and ditches them for other men. Now, this is a pretty classic narcissistic pick-me mom thing. Unfortunately, if you know, you know. She has said many racist remarks against Mexicans, black people, Indian people, you name it. She also has some people here thinking that they are interviewing her when really they're just being completely manipulated and lied to and just kind of glazing through it, and it's really strange. This is TikTok, you're not a journalist. I'm just here to save you guys some time because I unfortunately got sucked up into this. I want to also make it clear, Jeffree Star, Jefa, Santos, all these people are terrible. They're all fake. They've all done their own bad things, especially Jeffree Star. He built his career off of controversies. He lied to everyone's face and you guys are all like, he just tells it how it is. No, he doesn't. The first thing he did on her live is ask if she and Santos did it. And then later on down the line, she's like, did you hear about our date? He's like, no, I had no idea. Girl, you opened the live asking about the date. Y'all really don't think that they're in on the game? Please. Santos is also super narcissistic and he lost custody of his own child, and he keeps playing women and keeps using them for clout, and we keep giving these trash men attention. I hope we can take today as an example of why we should not be tuning in anymore, because this morning there was some fake post about her getting beat up, and now she's probably going to wake up excited that she's going to have a ton of views because people are going to be waiting for her to come on and say what the truth really is. We are really just perpetuating this, and there's always going to be an Ash Trevino. There always has been, there always will, and I could do like an essay style video about this and the actual concept of what's going on rather than the specific person. But for now, I just wanted to make sure that at least the information on her is out there.
I mean, it's absolutely wild. Like, I mean, we've seen some bad behaviors for people trying to go viral online, right? Like, you know, people will do absolutely anything to try and just get a moment of virality, but it comes at a severe cost. And to Ash Trevino, you know, that severe cost could be at the cost of her kids, right? Of custody of her kids, no less. So, yeah, it's an absolutely messy situation. She's by far one of the worst content creators on the entire platform. And, you know, that's having the likes of Bonnie Blue, Katie Robertson, Lily Phillips, CLA, Elphaba. Who else is up there? You know, I don't know. I can't think of anyone else that springs to mind. But she, like, ranks well above all of these guys as just arguably one of the worst. And she needs to be stopped. She has to be stopped for the sake of humanity, for God's sake. Like, TikTok is amazing, right? But it just became a cesspool of just people doing anything to try and go viral. But there's my 2 pence worth. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts and opinions on Ash Trevino down in the comments below. While you're down there, jump scare the hell out of that like button. Let me know if I've missed anything in this video. I'm sure there's plenty I've missed. I'm going to kind of go back into my rabbit hole in a moment. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. While you're down there, jump scare the hell out of the like button. And until next time, I'll speak to you later. Peace.